dock in the half-light, coffee in a chip blue cup. Boot heels crossed on an old pine board, world finally quieting up. He sees a swallow skim the water, tiny wings just kiss that glass. A little line of silver circles fade out like every day that passed. Ripples off the lake, then gone, just like the years roll on. Here then they fade away, still they shine while they stay. I'm watching time slide under this old cane pole. Ripples off the lake, they look like my soul. Carved up from seasons, knuckles like twisted roots. He laughs at his own reflection in his sun-beached Sunday boots. Thinks about the ones long buried, names worn off in the stones. How a small kind word or a stubborn fight still lives in flesh and bone. Ripples off the lake, then gone, just like the years roll on. Here then they fade away, still they shine while they stay. I'm watching time slide under this old cane pole. Ripples off the lake, they look like my soul. Swallow cuts across his memory, circles once then disappears. He whispers, Lord, if I made a mark, let it be soft on the ones I'm near. He taps that cup on the railing, lets the cool wind take his smoke. Watches circles chase each other like every promise that he spoke. Ripples off the lake, then gone, just like the years roll on. Here then they fade away, still they shine while they stay. I'm watching time slide under this old cane pole. Ripples off the lake, they look like my soul. Coffee in a chip blue cup, steam riding stories in the air. Dog by the screen door sighs once, dust on the windows doesn't care. Mornings are gentle here, like the sky just learning how to wake up. World on a slower gear, sun taking two hands to lift that hilltop. Time leans back in that old cane chair, letting this old man just be still there. Mornings are gentle here. Mailbox leans like it might fall, but it's held on longer than me. Calendar stuck on last June. Guess the days don't mind being free. Mornings are gentle here, like the sky just learning how to wake up. World on a slower gear, sun taking two hands to lift that hilltop. Time leans back in that old cane chair, letting this old man just be still there. Mornings are gentle affair. Used to chase every ticking hand, running hard, running scared, running blind. Now I stir this spoon, watch it circle, let the day come find me in its own sweet time. Mornings are gentle here, like the sky just learning how to wake up. World on a slower gear, sun taking two hands to lift that hilltop. Time leans back in that old cane chair, letting this old man just be still there. Mornings are gentle here. Mornings are gentle here. Pigeons coo from old roof tiles, coffee steaming yesterday's news. Boots by the door, mud dried in the cracks. Sun just thinks about pushing through. Pigeons on the old roof tiles, singing like they know my name. Every little coo says stay a while this world chases trains. I just rock in this busted chair, count my blessings, count my miles. Time moves slow, slow as a smile, with pigeons on the old roof tiles. Paint's peeled thin on that red barn door, rust on the truck that don't quite run. Dog at my heel, one ear on the breeze, listening for the schoolyard drum of my grandson. Pigeons on the old roof tiles, singing like they know my name. Every little coo says stay a while this world chases trains. I just rock in this busted chair, count my blessings, count my miles. Time moves slow, slow as a smile, with pigeons on the old roof tiles. Young folks say the world's on fire. I say, son, it always burns, but this porch still holds, and those birds still sing. Some things stay when the seasons turn. Pigeons on the old roof tiles, singing like they know my name. Every little coo says stay a while this world chases trains. I just rock in this busted chair, count my blessings, count my miles. Time moves slow, slow as a smile, with pigeons on the old roof tiles. Farm smoke drifts, lazy as my name, and coffee in a chip blue cup, boots by the door still stained. The rooster's late, or maybe I'm just early, watching colors climb the sky, slow and kinda blurry. Pastel dawn painted on this old man's shaking hands. Every breath, every step draws a line across this land. I've lost time, I've lost friends, but this sunrise understands. Pastel dawn drifting on, growing worn out old man. Mailbox leans like it's heard my stories twice. Fence post crooked in the clay, still holding through my life. Tractor seat cold against my spine, I let the engine think a while before I crossed that line. Pastel dawn painted on this old man shaking hands. Every breath, every step draws a line across this land. I've lost time, I've lost friends, but this sunrise understands. Pastel dawn drifting on, over worn out old man. Kids all gone, their rooms are quiet barns, but I still hear small footsteps in these tired arms. I light one match, watch the smoke curl disappear, same as every yesterday that brought me standing here. Pastel dawn painted on this old man shaking hands. Every breath, every step draws a line across this land. I've lost time, I've lost friends, but this sunrise understands. Pastel dawn drifting on, over worn out old man. Pastel dawn drifting on, over worn out old man. Bare feet on the gravel drive, coffee steam in my good hand. Your laughing at that old porch swing, groaning like an old tin can. The warm thunder sun, warm stones, just sitting like your hand on my arm at the end of the day. We don't talk much, we just listen to the cottonwoods moving. Let the river do the running, we can stay. Dogs snoring where the shade runs out, dust dancing by the barn. You hum along to some half-lost hymn. I get lost in the curve of your arm. The warm thunder sun, warm stones is soothing like your hand on my arm at the end of the day. We don't talk much, we just listen to the cottonwoods moving. Let the river do the running, we can stay. One day the frost will find us, tracks fading off in the field. But right now the light's just right, and this old man's heart finally healed. Warm thunder sun, warm stones is sitting like your hand on my arm at the end of the day. We don't talk much, we just listen to the cottonwoods moving. Let the river do the running, we can stay. Let the river do the running, we can stay. Old man boots by the back door mat, coffee steam in a chipped tin cup, creek mud dried on the truck bed rails, sun just thinking of coming up. The smell of pine resin fills the woods, takes me back farther than I've stood, to a boy with a cane pole, grass-stained knees, granddad laughing in the whispering trees. The smell of pine resin fills the woods, and Hands like rope, but his touch stayed kind. Slow draw, talking about take your time. Marked our names with a pocket knife. And that old stump rang with summer light. The smell of pine resin fills the woods, takes me back farther than I've stood, to a boy with a cane pole, grass-stained knees, Granddad laughing in the whispering trees. The smell of pine resin fills the woods. Years ran off like a skittish deer. Some folks gone, but it feels like they're here. One deep breath and they all come back, riding shotgun down that red dirt track. The smell of pine resin fills the woods, takes me back farther than I've stood, to a boy with a cane pole, grass-stained knees, Granddad laughing in the whispering trees. The smell of pine resin fills the woods. Staying from my mud, curls in the cool of dawn, boots on this old wood plank, creeks where the years have gone. Out past the fence line, boy, where the sky leans down to kiss those soft rounded ridges in a pale blue mist. Distant silhouette of hills calling this old man home, gentle as a worn out quilt spread over earth and stone. If there's a place my heart still knows what it's missing, it's where those quiet hills stand there just listening. Cornfield stubble catches the first slow light, crows hold a meeting on the wire to my right. I lean on the railing, feel that splinter in my hand, same as when my daddy showed me this land. Distant silhouette of hills calling this old man home, gentle as a worn out quilt spread over earth and stone. One day they'll lay me down soil runs deep and brown, but I won't be afraid, not then. I'll just walk those curves again. Low frown rising like the breath of an old friend. Green tendrils of ivy climb that weathered brick, same as they did back in '76. Paint's all peeled, but the porch light still glows. Coffee in my hand ain't as hot as it was, Lord knows. I'm just an old man watching ivy grow, slow as Sunday, sure as rivers flow. House keeps leaning, seasons come and go. I'm just an old man watching ivy grow. Kids carve their names in that crumbling red stone. Now they call on the phone from some city unknown. But this cracked mason line holds their laughter inside. Every little leaf is a year gone by. I'm just an old man watching ivy grow, slow as Sunday, sure as rivers flow. House keeps leaning, seasons come and go. I'm just an old man watching ivy grow. One day this brick will be covered in green. Won't see the lines where the hard times seemed, but if you listen close to the creek in the hall, you'll hear the old man humming behind behind that heavy wall. Quit all at once, those summer screamers, like somebody hit a switch on the sky. Screamed or breathing in and out behind me, bare feet swinging while the night rolls by. Cicadas went quiet, left a hole in the air. Now it's me in this chair, and your name in my prayer. When the buzzing all fades and the dark settles in, cicadas went quiet and the memories begin. Straw hat still on that nail, coffee can spitting by your leaning cane. I talk out loud to your empty rocker. Moon climbs slow, but it don't explain. Cicadas went quiet, left a hole in the air. Now it's me in this chair, and your name in my prayer. When the buzzing all fades and the dark settles in, cicadas went quiet and the memories begin. Yes, every loud thing learns how to leave, even the voices I swore I'd always hear. I sit in the silence you taught me to keep. Oh man, I swear you're still talking in my ear. Cicadas went quiet, left a hole in the air. Now it's me in this chair, and your name in my prayer. When the buzzing all fades and the dark settles in, cicadas went quiet and the memories begin. Tired wildflowers bow under the weight of rain, leaning like old men on a rusty cane. fence line sagging, same way my shoulders do. Wind keeps talking, but it sounds a lot like you. Tired wildflowers bend but they stay, rooted in this ragged red clay faith. I've been standing in the storm, hat in my hand, old man heart, old man hand, still holding on, as gentle as I can. Blood on my boots, coffee gone cold in the cup, dogs on the porch, too sore to even get up. Clouds hang heavy like words I never said. Your name's a prayer I keep saying in my head. Tired wildflowers bend but they stay, rooted in this ragged red gray faith. I've been standing in the storm, hat in my hand, old man heart, old man hand, still holding on, as gentle as I can. One more season, one more slow gray day. I ain't breaking, just learning how to sway. If these weak-kneed stems can rise again by June, maybe this worn-out soul can lift itself up too. Tired wildflowers bend but they stay, rooted in this ragged red clay faith. I've been standing in the storm, hat in my hand, old man heart, old man hand, still holding on, as gentle as I can, as gentle as I can. Rocking chair groans on the old pine floor. Screen door sighs like it's heard this before. Cicadas trade secrets out back by the pump. Fireflies drift over rust on the truck. The scent of honeysuckle lingers after dusk, hanging in the air like the two of us. You said love fades, turns to dust, but the scent of honeysuckle lingers after dusk. Mason jar glass sweats rings on the rail. Your laugh in the dark like a cotton dress tail. You drove off west with a harvest moon teleart's gone, but this porch still knows you. The scent of honeysuckle lingers after dusk, hanging in the air like the two of us. You said love fades, turns to dust, but the scent of honeysuckle lingers after dusk. Years peel off like paint on the shed, names carved shallow in a heart of red. I can't hold time, but I hold this cup and breathe you in when the heat comes up. That old oak standing by the fence line got a scar where the rope runs through. The wooden seat faded like a photograph of a summer I once knew. Coffee steam curling in the cool air, boots in gravel, dogs laying still. That swing just waiting in the quiet like it knows I always will. Old man on the wooden swing, counting rings in the shade of that tree. Let the world keep rushing on by. It can't hurry, it can worry, not me. Just creaks in the chain and the birds that sing, that's all the news I need. Old man on the wooden swing feels young when the wind runs free. Kids all grown, scattered like corn seed out past every county road sign. Their names carved deep in that soft pine board right there next to mine. Sunlight dancing on the tall grass, mail truck humming down the lane. I close my eyes, let the day drift, hear my mama call my name. Old man on the wooden swing, counting rings in the shade of that tree. Let the world keep rushing on by. It can't hurry, it can't worry, not me. Just creaks in the chain and the birds that sing, that's all the news I need. Old man on the wooden swing feels young when the wind runs free. Someday they'll park in this gravel, step out, brush dust from their jeans. Find me humming under this old branch, talking to the in-betweens. I'll slide on over, pat that worn wood, say sit a spell, tell me everything. Time slows down in this backyard when you're rocking on a wooden swing. Old man on the wooden swing, counting rings in the shade of that tree. Let the world keep rushing on by. It can't hurry, it can wait. when the wind runs free. Coffee in a chip blue cup, boots by the door still wet from dawn. You said storm's moving off, look up. Clouds rolling on, but the stillness hangs on. The color of grass is richer after rain. The same old field, but it don't look the same. Like the good Lord washed the dust off my pain. The color of grass is richer after rain. Old red tractor coughing away, mud on the tires, smoke in the air. You laugh, she's stubborn just like you. I say, takes one to know, but I still care. The color of grass is richer after rain. It's same old field, but it don't look the same. Like the good Lord washed the dust off my pain. The color of grass is richer after rain. We had some hard years, hard words too, angry doors, quiet nights, sleeping back to back. But every time the sky breaks through, I see the green come growing right through the cracks. The color of grass is richer after rain. The same old field, but it don't look the same. Like the good Lord washed the dust off my pain. The color of grass is richer after rain. Lanterns on the cobblestones, old town breathing slow. Boot heels on the gravel, kicking up ghosts I know. Cold pulled tight against the breeze, smoke curling from my breath. Your name floats up the alley, then fades into the west. Lanterns light the cobblestones, guiding all us night-worn souls. Every flicker feels like home, even when I walk alone. Lanterns light the cobblestones, showing me where I went wrong. Step by step, these winding roads lead an old man on. Storefront glass like storybooks, chair stacked for the night. I see us in that corner booth, arguing then holding in tight. Now it's just my shadow stretching past the square, talking to the quiet like you're still standing there. Lanterns light the cobblestones, guiding all us night-worn souls. Every flicker feels like home, even when I walk alone. Lanterns light the cobblestones, showing me where I went wrong. Step by step, these winding roads lead an old man on. Maybe I ain't lost, just circling what I missed, tracing back in circles for one more chance at this. If you ever come back through past closing time and stone, follow where the warm glow falls. I'll meet you there, still roaming on. Lanterns light the cobblestones, guiding all us night-worn souls. Every flicker feels like home, even when I walk alone. Lanterns light the cobblestones, showing me where I went wrong. Step by step, these winding roads lead an old man on. Swallows build nests beneath these, mud on the bricks, straw in their beaks. They come back each spring to my porch, like they're counting on this old man's house to hold. Swallows build nests beneath these, younger hearts still trust what they need. World keeps changing faster than me, but they still find their way back home. Yeah, they still find their way back home. Coffee cup chipped on the rim, screen door squeaks that same tired hymn. Feathers flash by my wrinkled hand, they ain't scared of time the way I am. Swallows build nests beneath these, younger hearts still trust what they need. The world keeps changing faster than me, but they still find their way back home. I've outlived some friends, some dreams, lost a few boards in these old beams. But as long as they circle this roof each year, I figure I still belong round here. Swallows build nests beneath these. Younger hearts still trust what they need. The world keeps changing faster than me, but they still find their way back home. Yeah, they still find their way back home. Old man sitting on a milk crate, boot heel tapping by the garden gate. Paint peeled off, but the hinges still talk. That gate swings free, son, it never needed lock. Garden gate never needed locking. Wind blows through and it just keeps rocking. If it's meant to stay, it'll stay right here. If it's bound to go, it'll disappear. Hard like a yard at the edge of town. Gate wide open, sun pouring down. Tomatoes climbing up a rusted wire. Coffee in a jar by the old wood fire. He said folks will come and folks will roam. You don't hold love, you just call it home. Garden gate never needed locking. Wind blows through and it just keeps rocking. If it's meant to stay, it'll stay right here. If it's bound to go, it'll disappear. Hard like a yard at the edge of town. Gate wide open, sun pouring down. He said, boy, one day you'll understand. You can't fence off every piece of land. Let the breeze decide what comes and goes. Then he tipped his hat like a story closed. Garden gate never needed locking. Wind blows through and it just keeps rocking. If it's meant to stay, it'll stay right here. If it's bound to go, it'll disappear. Hard like a yard at the edge of town. Gate wide open, sun pouring down. Sun pouring down. Sun pouring down. Old man on a stump by the water. Coffee in a chip blue cup. Boot heel drawing circles in the gravel. Son just thinking about getting up. Clouds on the still pond, hanging there halfway between. this old farm like they're stuck inside a dream. Time don't hurry around here, it just hums along real calm, watching life drift easy in the glass of that still pond. Barn paint flaking off in the distance, crickets finish up their night song. Dog sighs deep, chases nothing in his sleep as the day just moseys on. Clouds on the still pond, hanging there halfway between heaven and this old farm like they're stuck inside a dream. Time don't hurry around here, it just hums along real calm, watching life drift easy in the glass of that still pond. Clouds on the still pond, hanging there halfway between heaven and this old farm like they're stuck inside a dream. Time don't hurry around here, it just hums along real calm, watching life drift easy in the glass of that still pond. A tractor's gentle rumble begins the day. Coffee steam curving in the window light. Boots by the door, same dust, new sky. Old dog stretching, tail slow side to side. Old man on the tractor, humming that tune, turning up earth like he's turning back June. Every little rose got a story he saved, riding that seat, riding out the years he made. Sun climbs up, paint on the barn looks thin, hands like leather, cracked but kind. Waves to the mail truck, tips his brim, talks to the crows like they're friends of his mind. Old man on the tractor, humming that tune, turning up earth like he's turning back June. Every little rose got a story he saved, riding that seat, riding out the years he made. Field after field, and it all sounds the same, but he hears first kisses and ball game rain. Every soft engine shake, every slow gear change keeps his heart steady when the world feels strange. Old man on the track tractor, humming that tune, turning up earth like he's turning back June. Every little rose got a story he sang, riding that sea, riding out the years he made. Riding that sea, riding out the years he made. Hay dries golden in the warm afternoon. Old man in the rocker humming same old tune. Boot heel tapping, dust on the porch boards, sun sliding slow like it's got nowhere to go. And hay dries golden in the summer heat. You count years by the rows in the field. Every little wrinkle, every old heartbeat, just another harvest on a busted up wheel. Hay dries golden, and so do we, fading in the light, quiet and easy. Pitchfork leaning, paint flaked off the barn, hands like leather carved by working charm. Dog at his feet, snoring through the breeze. He says, boy, this is heaven, and if you let it be. Hay dries golden in the summer heat. You count years by the rows in the field. Every little wrinkle, every old heartbeat, just another harvest on a busted up wheel. Hay dries golden, and so do we, fading in the light, quiet and easy. Hay dries golden in the summer heat. You count years by the rows in the field. Every little wrinkle, every old heartbeat, just another harvest on a busted up reel. Hay dries golden, so do we, fading in the light, quiet and easy. Roses open, petal by petal, in these sheltered garden walls. Paint peeling fence, old clay kettle, coffee steaming as a sparrow calls. Shed Sheltered garden walls, they're keeping time, holding all the years that used to be mine. Every bloom remembers when your hand touched mine. Sheltered garden walls, rusted nail and vine. Knees in the dirt, hat on my shoulder, sun on my paper thin, wrinkled skin. Talk to the gate like an old friend older. Wait for your laughter to wander in. Sheltered garden walls, they're keeping time, holding all the years that used to be mine. Every bloom remembers when your hand touched mine. Sheltered garden walls, rusted nail and vine. When time's answer, slow and lazy, same 3 notes since '79. Name tag faded on the back porch daisy, but I still read it, and you're still mine. Sheltered garden walls, they're keeping time, holding all the years that used to be mine. Every bloom